It's time! Let's end this once and for all, for the third time out of 5. Let's play Final Fantasy Renaissance, the Engineer Samurai run, the Samurai Engineer run, accompanied by the lovely presence of a fighter, who didn't become a knight, actually became a paladin, and a white wizard, which can prior damages away. In the previous video I mentioned that, it would be really funny if we could have actually a team that could bloat our inventories. And actually, let me check this live. No comments. It's okay, it's fine. Close. Okay. So I was thinking, well, we should just bloat fully Genie's inventory. And the best way for us to do it is by buying all the pieces, breaking all the stuff. And I probably have as many crystals as possible. The Holy Crystal in Sunblade, Atos Sunblade. Yeah, this will be one last inventory, but how about we do this? So when we change to the auto crossbow, we actually have it crafted somewhere in our inventory. Auto crossbow, I have 4. And magical crossbow, I have 9. So every time you change, you actually have to craft them from scratch. And you keep that in your inventory, but you can't use it. So let's make at least one of each. So redesign auto crossbow for focus crossbow. Add the scope to narrow the crossbow's range to a single foe. And maybe we test it someday later, when we have all the light company ready to go. Let's do this in batches, okay? So let's put everybody on their first. And let's go and craft at least one of each. So, one Bioblaster. Cool. We have done all of each. Okay, cool. Next one. So, we all know the original ones. So, let's go Focus Crossbow. Add scope to the narrow. It has more damage, but it hits only one person. Floodlight. Starts an elemental affinity to no elemental, making darkness nearly impossible to resist. Again, could be useful for Death Knight team. Aqua Blaster, poison to water, but loses the poison, the target poison status. The Vulcanator is one that I have been using a lot. I mean, I have been carrying a lot, but I haven't used it. Alarm. Alarm could be funky in a team. Buzzsaw and Blue War Mech. Mechs would be a problem because they're really freaking expensive. So cheap. Okay, we make one. Floodlight, cheap, we make one. Aqua Blast, cheap, we make one. The Vulcanator, we have. Steady Drill, cheap, we make one. Alarm. Yeah, wood is cheaper. We make one. Buzzsaw. A chain, not so cheap. Now, how much it costs us? Have to be careful of this. Now, actually, the most expensive things here are the chain and the core. Okay, make one. Okay. Now, back again. Redesign. Let's go for the third piece. Repeater, multiple hits to all foes. The repeater is the better version, I think. Oh, sorry. The bulb. A blinky bulb gives flash bulb a strobe effect, removing blinding ability and applying shadows. I don't really know what shadows actually do, Super Soaker. Super Soaker was useful So I might have a few yet. The Vulcanator with decompressor. Chopping some ice because I'm drinking some juice. Alarm, megaphone. I mean, we pretty much talked about and all. The mechs are the ones we haven't talked too much. So let's make one of each. That was a really good surprise because I was thinking, well, I should find the schematic somewhere. Yeah, I found it at the bridge, waiting to freaking murder me. Okay. Oh, we have a lot of Super Soakers. We might just equip it just for the sake of it. And the yellow mech. Wire bolt, lens cell, tube, spike, chain, core, silver bolt. Yeah. And now the penultimate redesign. Let's go for the magic crossbow, the Molotov, the hypo spray, the fortifier, the overload, sonic choker, and the red war mech that can only use nuclear. Let's make the mech first, just for the sake. And that's it. I have one of each. I should be expecting that. And just in time, because I can't make those anymore because I don't have any chains. No, wait. The thing I actually want to see is here. We are two eaten shorts. We don't have the wind crystal and we don't have the chain because we use it up. Or we use all of them. But here is the item inventory with a fully bloated engineer. Oh my god. Oh my god. It adds 3 pages of items. Because when you're playing the game, you will be stopping here. Look, Heal Pure Soft, tent caving house. This is the pretty vanilla stuff, you know. None of this is vanilla. The vanilla's here. This is crazy. So it's 3 pages and a little bit more of items that it adds. Engineers takes a lot of spaces, dude. Also, it also puts here things in here too because the key items is what allows to have. It keeps showing us the thing we chose, but they are all here. They're all here. Now, before we move on, let's just make our choices, because we're going to the final dungeon. We're going to the Temple of Fiends. Respect the fiend, you know. Crossbows. We have the scatter, and we only change the scatter for the Master Hammer and bosses, and we know where all the bosses are, so we can just change. Or not. Actually, we just don't have to. So, crossbow. We don't need to cause damage to a lot of people. Or more damage. So, magic crossbow is far more versatile. The flash bulb. Putting darkness or shadow, it doesn't help too much. Molotov might be more useful, and I feel more confident having Molotovs on me. Probably because I played a lot of Terraria back in the day. And Molotovs did a number on the wall of flesh. Well, it used to. The Bioblaster. Bioblaster itself is really good. But the Hypo Spray is better. In fact, I think I should focus on making 9 of them, if I haven't yet. Debilitator, the Vulcanator, the Compressor, and the Fortifier. This is random, this is set. It really doesn't matter. I have been using the Vulcanator. I have 9 of those. Drill. I think of all of them, the Drill sounds the best one because it has a steady damage, ignoring defense, and hit percentage. The steady Drill reduces damage to hit all foes. Again, we don't need it. We have the Scattergun. The Reckless Drill, hit percent, high speed. It gives more damage, it hits less. So this means you could be wasting a turn. And Overload causes damage to yourself. And I hate skills that cause damage to yourself. So it's Drill. Drill is the best one of the modules in here. Noise Blaster. Oh, no elemental silence, confusion. I think Alarm could be the most amazing of those. The chainsaw, I think the original one, it's best one. Unblockable damage to one foe, 20% to inflict death elemental KO. Deals unblockable physical damage to 4 random foes. This is better because it's the same stats. So the chainsaw actually is useless because the buzzsaw is always better, unless the ingredients for this is more expensive. Killsaw deals no damage but has a 50% chance to inflict death elemental KO. Nah, it's still good to have something done to cause some damage. And Double Saw deals unblockable physical damage to one foe as well as the users. Again, buzzsaw is the best choice. And the mech we already have figured. We want to go to OG. So this is my final setup. Let's see if I can actually make all of them. We need more chains. Chains is on... Yeah, the Mermaid City. So... Oh, we don't have the Elemental... I think it's the only one who uses the Elemental. And if I want to make 4 more, do I have enough cores? I have enough cores, I don't have enough chains. So, one quick trip to... I always forget the name of the city. I call it Onrak, but I think I might be saying shit. Just let me check it. Okay, everything's recording fine. OBS says my microphone is exploding. So, I usually tend to believe him, but sometimes I go speaking low because somebody's sleeping at the room I am right now. And because of that, I speak near the microphone in a lower tone. And I'm thinking that my voice is empowering the audio of the game. In fact, I think I should just raise a little bit. Yeah. I think it was 8 decibels. I think today, when I'm not whispering, I could put this like that. Well, who the hell knows. But it's a final video. We should be listening to the audio of the game. Also, I can't run from Frost Giants. Come on, I'm gonna drink some juice. Okay, finish this for me. You guys are faster than a sip. I almost choke it trying to drink. Jeez. $10,000 on chains, because what the fuck else will I use it? Okay. So we can craft everybody again. So Warmac. What am I missing? Insufficient materials. What am I missing? Oh, silver. I need more silver. Yeah, I need tons of silver. This should be enough, right? Let's figure out. What am I missing now? I have silver, I have chain, I have core, I have spike, I have tube, I have lens. I have what? I don't have bolts. Okay. This should be enough, right? Also, again, let's go, Genie. One more mech. Cool. Let's solve. What? Spike. I'm missing spike. Hopefully, I'm on the engineer place. This is the spot I want to be. I don't want to go full crazy in here, so... Alarm, can we... Okay, and drill. Okay, just for the sake of it, the Vulcanator. What am I missing? I'm out of metal. Oh wow, I'm out of metal. The metal. Let's finish this. Do I need to bring 9 of the Vulcanators into the final battle? Of fucking course I don't. But I want to do it with style. I want to be just so over-prepared. As I mentioned in the previous video, and I'm mentioning it again, this team is a walking wall with murderous intent. Look at this. I'm trying to take a sip again. Look. I barely had the breath to actually finish swallowing my juice. And the Ankylo, of all things, were done. Ankylos are nasty things in this game. I mean, it doesn't help that those guys are actually over-leveled. And all I wanted was money. So... it's time. Just for the sake of me not doing anything crazy. Yeah, let me check the magic of everybody. Yeah, that's a funny thing. Atos just doesn't get level 4s, just level 3s. And only 2 spells of level 3s are actually good for him. But that's okay. Okay, you are missing your level 8! I didn't bought your level 8! And probably don't have money for that anymore. Oh boy! I was about to put her on the final battle without a level 8 spell. At least one I have to bring, but it will be expensive. Oh, frack. See, this is why I'm not a professional. I always thought that if I actually swam to this lake, I would find the hidden monster, like the Loch Ness monster. Can we run from giants? I don't remember. That gives me plenty of time to... No, it doesn't give me plenty of time. These guys are master monsters. Gives me enough time for me to just go and open a few. Yeah, it doesn't give me time for shit. I know there's one shop in here. I confess I'm trying to remember where the other level 8 shop is. Because I probably want to... No. That's gonna be on Funfair for a while. Fuck that. Vanilla job. Okay. Level 8. As far as I know, there is no life 2 on this game. No, there is life 2, fade, wall, and Xfer. Xfer remove no-elemental, remove elemental resistances. Okay, most elements resist most elements to wall. Yeah, it's a good thing. It would be really great to have Fade or Life 2. Which spells are sold here and how much do they cost? I might just go into this final battle without the level 8 magic. This is how competent, how incredibly goated and competent Elora is. This place only sells life 2. And I am 200 grand short. Yeah, I'm going battle without level 8 spells. They won't need it. This will be for much later in the game. And I really don't remember where I buy the other ones. For real. Oh yeah, I remember the other... I remember. I say as I wasn't watching a map. I forgot that Gaia actually have 2 shops. Like Elfland. I really don't want to deal with none of you. Actually, why am I doing this? Here. Soft reset. Much better! Just for the sake of it, let me show you the other thing I'm missing. Because the other magic shop is here and in the middle of town. Is where that pink guy over there is. But I spent so much that I didn't need to spend on useless junk. And I cannot buy the spell. All the three are here. The only one hidden is Life 2. WoW is really great, but everybody here wears ribbons. And the Paladin can nullify magic attacks sometimes, so it really is not that useful. But Fade would be really good to carry with us. So you know what? You guys forgive me, but I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding around here, and I will be back just to buy this spell. I really want to cast a Fade on Chaos Phase. I came to the tower to grind a little bit and realized that I didn't got these 2 boxes. The Worm Armor. What the fuck is wrong with me? Armor. Gauntlets inlaid with dragon bone. Just wait a second. This one is actually slightly better than a Pro Ring. Look at absorb 8 if 8 minus 1. Absorb 10 if 8 minus 2. And it has an empty slot. So if I just break a Pro Ring and take the Death Curse and put it on this, it will be a much, much better Pro Ring. So we're gonna drop it. This means we're gonna need a lot more money. But I have another chest to get. So drop it. And grab here. The Worm Helmet. Let's see. The problem is the Worm Helmet I will not be able to equip. That's the problem. A helmet inlaid with a dragon bone. Because I'm wearing ribbon, which cannot be broken into anything useful. And the Genji, none of this can be traded. There is no questions to this. So can we break the worm? We can break the worm. Just for metal. I could be, you know, I will drop it. I mean, why not? Oh yeah. Sometimes my keyboard does this and I have to reconnect, and you probably heard the and then it's back again like magic. So let's drop it. I will double check, but I am grinding for a little bit of battles. I'm now running now, bitches. I came to farm you. And there's a really fun thing about this team. I don't even have time to double set the Kensei's attacks. Because I use Sekanaki to diminish 100 TP for using the skills, which I only have 200 TP skills now. And by the time I am ready to cast something, Elora scattershot everybody. Elora not. Genie scattershot everybody, and Elora wasn't used one of her magical staffs, and things were gone. Who are you snorting? Do I look like cocaine to you? Look at that. Okay. But I do have enough money. Yeah, see? I'm not even making an effort in here. Just let me double check, because honestly I don't know if I missed something. Oh yeah, we're gonna make you pay for all the whatever. I didn't even had the time to vent my anger. No, I think we're pretty solid. Those were the only 2 chests we didn't look upon. I wonder what distracted me. I think I could just go like this and just eat the fiends. Maybe not. Again, I am pretty happy with the results. It is a solid team, and I didn't pick those two old light warriors for one good particular reason. I know them well, and I know how strong they actually are. So I knew that whatever team I would place then, it will be a very strong team. I just didn't know it would be this strong. It would be perfect for me to test new classes like those two. So this wasn't a challenge run. This was the leftover run slash test run for the new classes, and I am really amazed by both. I do believe that the Kensei skills could have some adjustments. The whole 100 TP, 200 TP, 300 TP cost is complicated for the skills we end up getting. But in order for this to be a useful set of skills, the whole idea of, for example, the skills that raise in damage or increase the damage of the next sequence, they could have been worked differently, you know, like the skill does a primary and a secondary. The primary would be the skill and the secondary would be the chain skill. That alone could have made Kensei a far more complicated and yet far more interesting character. Because Genie wasn't afraid to be complicated, you know? You added 4 different mechanics to her. Completely. You can break items, you can craft items, you can augment items, and you can modulate magic. She has 4 different systems. Entirely. Genie by herself is a completely different game. And on the other hand, you have Kensei with a system that could have more potential. Do we have 120 already? Oh, I'm near it. Let me pack a few more grand. And I want to visit the oasis. I want to see what is left in there. I dropped a few things. I believe they could be changed at the fountain. Silly me. I wish I could trade something else for the shield so I could carry Excalibur to the battle. But you know what? I think I'm going to stop at 120 because at this point, putting 2 absorb, going to the extra length of putting 2 extra absorb on a character is petty. And thinking out loud, this is the only chance I have to be this petty. It's more than enough reason for me to do it. So yeah, I'm going to the Oasis. I don't know how much a Wyrm will cost me at the Oasis, but I'm definitely going there. I'll farm a little bit more, and then I'll go back to you guys later. Okay? See you at the Temple of Fiends. In the first run, we barely had any problem. We just could get in and out of the past, as we had a time mage who was more like a time lord, you know, with us. Second time, this was a gauntlet. Third time, I think if we just play some funk music as we walk through this place, cause actually, just let me show the final gear. Take a good look. And there's one tiny addition to this whole shebang. I gave a Mithril sword with lightning 2 to Atos, so he can just help us to mitigate damage. Although we will be running for most part when we have to attack too many people, and Eloda, instead of healing, she will be casting. Then Kensei can shoot, heal, and everybody. Maybe I could just face everybody just for the sake of it. Maybe it will be more challenging. And here we go. As far as I remember, we begin this. I just have to remember, it's always right. Because the... Yeah, it's always on right. Down right. Yep, I had to check, sorry. And this is the kind of team we have to face down here. Wow. Okay. Let's see how long will we actually go with this. Not that we need it. But the scattergun is just too freaking strong. Yeah, Jeannie's not that strong. We might actually need to run, you know. She's being protected by 3 beefy creatures. Look at that. 2 more, she's gone. Nah. We save ourselves. We had to save ourselves. Okay. So heal. Let's focus on the game. This is floor 1. Yeah. Well, there's the case that we probably cannot run. And I give the boot to the person who causes more damage. You know what? You're gonna cast me through, you're going to run, you're going to attack, and you're going to... Fire! You're made of gas, you explode! Says the guy who has a bestiary that he can access anytime, and look at any time, and actually not make assumptions. Okay. He's not weak against lightning, he's not weak against fire, but he doesn't resist it either, so yeah. Yeah, it's a can't run battle. Oh god, the genie's already going. Genie is already going. Okay, this will not be the walk I was expecting. Shame on me. No, let's not drop the war mech. Fuck it, let's war mech. No, let's attack, and you are going to cast. Yeah, cure 4. Oh fuck. Great, that was fucking useless. Okay. That goes to show me. That goes to show me. Yeah, that was a cure wasted right there. Yeah, let's waste another one. Jesus, that was so little. You know what? Let's be humble. Let's take the L. Start over. And don't be a bitch about it. So yeah, the dragons, they're mandatory battles. I forgot about that. We will have to face them. So we cannot kill them all fast enough. So we can kill some of them fast enough. So we're gonna focus on attack. And we're gonna go for the good old fight and pray strategy. Much better. Now, we may need it to face a few battles to see if we can pull up a few heals. Let me see. Yeah, this is looking bad if you look at some perspectives, but let's put heal in here. Let's put some attack and let's pray. Yeah, 2 attacks and 2 heals. Yeah, if these guys weren't actually packed with a lot of full team attacks too. My cockiness deserved this. Alright. Which one of them is stronger? I do believe is the Chimera. No, it's the Chimera. Chimera has to go. Nope, Chimera will stay. Nope, Chimera will go too! Oh boy, this is already not looking too shabby. Gas Dragon then. Did I just dodge it? I want to say you guys are not scared, but I am fucking scared of those guys. Can I run from this battle? You test that one out for us, Kensei. Just a second. Fighter. Did I have... Yeah, I have a fighter. Fighter resists and is weak to nothing. Okay. But the mage... The mage... Nothing to... So I can use anything. Okay, cool. Oh, they can cast. Oh, wait. I didn't even see the Kensei actually managed to try to run or not, so he'll... You know what? Let's just fight. Just let the fighter do the thing. You're gonna cast a magic crossbow on us, and you're gonna pray, and... yeah. And it's over. The Phantom, the angry brother of the Eye that we have bullied for so long in this run. We literally farm him. So, attack, pray. TP up to 250? Since when I actually managed to get that? Oh yeah, I have to check the chests. Why do I get the money on the final? Oh yeah, because I can use the warp. And here... let's unseal the evil so we can kill it. Now we start walking places that may or may not have chests in this version of the game. I don't know. Am I greedy enough? No, actually ain't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... yeah. Oh, zombie dragon. I think we can... yeah, I think we can. Oh, there's a fly. Oh. Running the game here. Goodbye, fly. Don't come back to bother my ass again. So, I looked away from the screen. Everybody seems fine. The zombie dragons are dead. Okay, cool. And we get level 30. And we're still getting jobbed. Okay, you guys. We can't run because of the giants. All of you are trouble. All of you. But let's meet through. Let's attack. Let's attack. And let's pray. Let's not pray at all. Because I will be honest, that was kind of scary. That beginning with the dragons was kind of scary. Okay. Everybody is 30? No, Atos is a little behind, but he's a big bulky boy. He's like the big beefy baby from Baby Boss, you know? I think that from here we'll start seeing the fiends, right? I think that's it. Or it's the next one. I think it's the next one. We're still cool here. I think we can run from this. Run, attack, heal. Run, attack, pray. Yeah, the black background. This is where we start getting to find and fight the fiends. Find the fiends. Yeah, it's a tongue twister, I guess. Just let me put the girls slightly above the uncomfortable zone. Okay. Now we walk all the way. The questions that I make here is, can I run? So run, fight, pray. Wait, isn't there a golem that I haven't followed? Yeah, there's a golem I haven't, and it's rock golem? No, rock golem is not him, and the mud golem's not it. Okay. You guys can go. And they did. Wow. It's not in the middle path. No, there's nothing in the middle for me. No. Listen, it's not you, it's... Of course it's you. Goodbye. We can't run from Earth, right? Fuck. No, attack, and pray. It doesn't matter. The best thing we have to do is to just get rid of as many enemies as possible and try to not take as many cheap damage as possible. Because we have to remember, we're gonna face beefier versions of the fiends. Their stats add up. Okay, one more turn. Now this will be a perfect moment for this to magic, cure 2, Alora, cast Mithril Gun, fight, and pray. At least we got a heal out of this. So cool. We need to be mindful about our healings. Somewhere near there is a lich, so... Let's put the Master Hammer at Genie's hand, because we are going to use some skills. Hello, lich. I will cover for Genie. I will meditate or third eye. I will keep the katana and Sekanaki. You. My dear, let's see. No Warmack. Although we have 9. Who are we gonna use against it? The 4 fiends. You Warmack. Yes, absolutely Warmack. Okay. So, your magic. We could pull a harm 4 in here, just saying. Let's cause damage. That was good damage. Holy shit. Oh, that actually worked pretty fine. Okay, I'm going to Warcry. Magic. Ooh, we're gonna attack. I don't control the Warmac? He just does his own thing? Sick! Let's bust out this motherfucker then. Oh no, I kept the 4 random foes. Yeah. Oh no, wait, this is 4 attacks on random foes. Do I attack my Warmac if I do this? Let's find out! Let's pray. Pray? No, we need a strong magic now. The problem with strong magic is... Yeah, no, we need strong magic. Lich! Lich! Come the fuck on, dude! Get your shit together! Welcome to the authorities, Athos. Okay. This is the floor to get the katana and some money. Yeah, we don't want that. We just want to go, so... Jesus, you almost didn't handle this transition. Fight, run. Yeah, I'm inverted because Genie is using the boots. And as far as I know, it's the giant... No, it just worked. Okay, so fuck that. This is the heat floor. But we won't be staying too long because we don't want to go for the treasures. Oh, I was scared for a little bit. Okay. Okay. So Karen. No, Actus actually is a... You know what? Use your own magic, Actus. Cure 2 on yourself. How many cures do I have? I have 2. Cure 1 on yourself. Yeah, you wasted all of them. Okay, not a problem. You won't be using magic. You're just too beefy to not be using the sword. Also, heal again, heal again, heal again, heal again. Heal again. We need to make a change. This is carrying. So... we're going for the Super Soaker. Hi, Karen. Let me cover for Genie. Genie is a far more likely target. Seek Anarchy again. I didn't even try to deploy the mech. Let's just go for the Super Soaker. And you are going for... Pray. Not bad damage. And that's how we do it. Warcry, magic. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna attack. You Super Soaker again. Yeah, and you pray again. I think we could change Kensei and Atos of places. Because I could be dishing a lot more damage if I had that HP difference. Yeah, we're going to exchange it. Magic Super Soaker. Let's change back to Hypo Spray. Let's go. This... Yeah, my magic is all gone. Which is good. We don't want to waste too many potions. Now, this floor... has a whole lot of nothing, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, where do I go again? Okay, it's down here. Can I run from water? Can I know this from the bestiary? Never. Effect status element innate traits miscellaneous can be controlled. Enable magic plush, turbo water, hit percent, attack gold, heat count. Oh, it doesn't have bravery. Bravery and morale. No, yes, right under that 200. My keyboard just died again. It undied? Did it undied? No, it just died. Oh, my keyboard actually died. Oh no. Oh no, I think my keyboard died. You're not for real right now. You are not for real right now. I am not playing around. Jesus Christ. To be fair, I have this keyboard with me. It is more than 10 years. It's a Microsoft keyboard. Yeah. You know, the good black ones with the looking like a keyboard, not looking like, you know, a rave party. You know, it was just a plain black keyboard. It was $200 back in the day, which was expensive, but I could afford it. And it could be much more right now, but they are sturdy. They're sturdy. I had two. The other one lasted 8 years on another computer that I actually left for my brother to play. Yeah, no, those are amazing. Anyway, let's go the run, attack, heal. Oh, I'm with the hammer. Oh boy. Well, we can't run. Okay. So attack. You were going to Molotov? No, wait. This much I know. Okay, you resist fire. No, we know Molotov. We just attack. Stupid. Oh, no. Unblock conditions of run 4 random falls. Okay, cool. We can make the most of this. Go, Genie, go. Okay, go, Elotta, go. Yo, that's so fucking stupid damage. Why am I not using that all the time? Dude, this... And I didn't change again. Okay, fuck that. I really need to up my game. Dude, let's use the buzzsaw again. God freaking yes. And item lightning again. Let's... Lightning works on those guys, right? Is Cetro? Astro? Weakness to lightning. Yep. Something are we doing? So please attack before them, because if those guys... Cool. Again. Nice. Pretty cool. How the fuck is he better at casting spells than Elotta? Stop. Equip the goddamn scattergun. You're an engineer, be smart. Okay, it's about here. So now this was all for nothing. Do we have to heal anybody? Everybody's good to go. This probably by the water is the Kraken. Anybody has anything special to say to Kraken? No? Let's just trample him. Okay. Again, let's cover for Genie. I need to change places of the Kenseyatos. I keep forgetting that. You know what? I forgot this. Just buzzsaw. Cover is fucking great. It's a stupid damage. It's the best tool she have. Yeah. One step and I'm without the scattergun. One step and I'm gonna have to use buzzsaw again. I think I'm gonna start to use a drill to attack everybody. You know what? Just use the drill. God damn it. One step. I was afraid this was going to be fast. Just too fast. I mean, it is. I'm on the third fiend right now. I just defeated. There's one more fiend and the final boss. You know what? Just attack and heal. Okay. We're done. Okay. Stop. The equity mirror is just a too good spell to not be using. So Kensei should be here taking damages and raising TP. This is the place where he belongs. 2 tanks in a team doesn't make too much sense. He is a tank that uses damage that he takes in his favor. Not only for taking TP, but carrying the cat claw is a must for him. Also, scattergun. Now this... yeah. This is the walk of a life. I know I can run from you guys. So, run, fight, pray. I also know that you are very allergic to my scattergun. I'm also very allergic to your stun status. Oh my fucking... attack. God, I hate the Elithid. And here we go. Holy God. Let's do the run, attack, pray. Can't run. Okay. So you help on healing? You help on healing? Yes, you do. Atos is actually slightly hurt. Attack and pray. Yeah. One more turn and all is over. So everybody heal. And we are good. Not so good. You know what? Just heal because the scattergun will kill them now this turn. And pray. Oh, he won't kill them this turn. Yes. Let's keep it doing like that. I was actually all the wiser for giving Kensei a healing gun. This is really, really good. Goodbye. Speaking of it, you guys are not gonna give up, are you? Yeah, pray a lot, cause they need Jesus. Damn it. That guy's almost dead. You guys jump on her. The second one. Yeah, now you can jump on whatever, Atos. Yeah. It's always good to get the Masamune. Always good. So... I'm actually not using the bow anymore. So let's trade. Brother, carry the rose bow for me. And its weapon skill is called Oblivion. Inflicts non-elemental instant KO on all foes unless immune. I guess I'm gonna try the next boss just for the sake of it. Yeah. I think I can go from here. Air. I think we can run from air. But we won't. You will attack, and you will heal. So we have a heal, attack, heal strategy now. We're being cautious here. Let's see. One more shot and we can go. I think I should be showing off all the items they have, but to be absolutely honest, I want to stick with what works. If it's working, don't change it. I'm extremely tense actually because the first two battles entering the Temple of Fiends humbled me. So yeah, let's just jump. Can't say just help him. Okay, you don't have to. Nope, that was useless. I have to go all the way back. If I'm not mistaken, the battle is in here. But let's just run, attack, and heal. Thank you. It's right in the middle here. So, weapons, Master Hammer. Everybody's good at health. Yeah, we are. Tiamat. Let's see if we can. You know, I'm gonna fight because it seems to get more TP when I attack than anything. So, cover for Genie. Genie, you going to? I could basal you. I will basal you. And pray. Look at how much damage it was just caused. No, that was 50, right? No, that was 250. The fuck do I have to do this? Oh no, we're casting this. And I'm gonna take a drink. You're gonna buzzsaw again? Yeah, you're gonna buzzsaw again and you're gonna pray. My god, the Genie, I shouldn't have. She's just too OP, dude. I mean, but let me just. Now I have to use this skill on Chaos. And I'm dead afraid that it will just straight up murder him. Okay, it takes a lot of cells and I don't have too many. Okay. I don't think I would need any of those that I made. I could have just used the ones that were there. And I wouldn't even change. I wouldn't even change. Let her keep the hammer. Because this is Chaos time. Yeah, you would talk, and now next time we talk, it's final battle. So, let's... My friend, it's just a protocol so far. Of all the skills I have, let me see. Equity Mirror, Oblivion, Shiri Jiraiden. That won't be working. Equity Mirror, however, that will make a difference. So let's just attack. You are going to cover for Genie still. Genie, you are going to deploy the War Mech and we're going to see him attack. And you are going to... Yeah, you're going to cast Fade. Good damage. So good to see a lot of causing good damage. Nice. Oh, he took some damage already. Went there taking damage. Nice. Magic, can I use Equity Mirror already? Yes, I can. And I'm gonna stall. And I'm gonna cast Warcry. And you... Let me just see. Limit breaks. All weapon skills in the next skill chain cost 100 TP. Oh boy. Evade special attacks with the TP boost for 3 turns. Let's see. I want to stall. Let's see if I can Yaigasumi this thing. Limit break. Invincible. Yeah. Limit break. Magitech. And yeah, your limit break will be useful in a pinch. So cast Re-Raise on Kensei. Did not. Okay. So I think everybody just dodged the attack. All right. I'm fully full. Can I cast the other limit break? So I could cast Equity Mirror, but the guy's not attacking properly. I could just cast Oblivion 4 times. And it's the kill. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Make Your Shisui. And I'm going to attack. I'm going to... I just didn't use a Bolt Beam. I use Heal Force. No, I'm going to use Heal Force. I'm going to use Bolt Beam. And if he so happens to die, be it. Warmax attacking. That was 6 damage. That was actually that? Okay. So we're gonna cast 4 Oblivions. Skill. Attack. Magitech. Just go for missile. No, fire. Okay, and you are going to cast Fade again. This guy's not causing us any damage. First try! Now this is why he held Masamune really close to him, you know? He kept that thing hidden. That was stupid. The Tinker, the Bushi, the Healer, and the Fighter. And we have to wait for it to change. Yeah. It's not my keyboard done again. No, it's not. So we have to wait. That was fun. We were mostly interested in watching the other two new classes. And I haven't said enough. Engineer is the new time mage. It's just so broken. You want to play a feature full team? I think you could play, as far as I know, you could play as a time mage, a summoner, because you can reach places that you normally can't, an engineer, and I don't know. I can't think of any other another one that adds too much gameplay. Well, maybe the sword, maybe the Ronin Knight, just because of that stupid Gilgamesh battle. Oh yeah, that could work. That could expand the game by a lot, actually, by a very much. So far things were made easy, but then again, Osmo actually added a new game plus that I have yet to try. The game is technically harder, but you begin with an expanded class. So there's a whole shebang you don't have to do, you know. Actually just cast over deals. You don't have to do it. Which make you lose mostly the Zeus gauntlets. But there's a lot of potential. Dude, solo engineer can be really stressful, but also really fun. The buzzsaw is stupid. It's stupid. You really don't need anything else. That thing is a boss's norther. You know, you just it's over. Kabo. The samurai, I made my considerations already. Now the new fighter going for paladin, I think it's good. It's really, really good. And the white mage with prey, I made a few considerations at the beginning that in the long term, prey would outlast heal, and actually did, because heal. I went for the heal right now in this episode. I went for the heal after Genie has died. Before we, let's wait for the plane. I went for the heal right after Genie has died, and it just healed for the 90. And so for the level 8 spell, level 7 spell, I was expecting a little bit more. Prey in this case, it won't heal as much at the first use, but it costs you nothing. So Prey is really OP. Prey is really, really, really good. It's not OP like broken. It's OP like a very good strategy for you to have. And with this, I think this is a very, very solid thing. And once again, the game is wonderful. The core game itself is really fun. And the idea that Osmo have throwing many different classes, elaborating new different classes, and throwing them inside a game that is tried and true, the one of the most supreme dungeon crawling experiences, I think it became a game for in itself. So I think he will be adding more classes. Probably we will be finishing the whole Light Company Crusade before we have 4 more classes to play. That is absolutely true. But you can bet we will be back to it. I'm starting to think that maybe I should do the solo runs or the New Game Plus runs and record it just for the sake of it. But right now, what I want to do is a backup. Oh yeah, we have to. Backups have to be done on the town. Yep. And just because we don't know what we're going to play next, or even when, because I'm not jumping straight back to it, because I have a few things to do. 2026 is sounding a very interesting year. So I actually want to play my A game and put all my projects forward. Just let me grab here. I have them saved somewhere, just for the sake of it. The team I'm missing right now is the monk team. So let me just pick up. Lars is on the other team. I think we're missing the Lancer. The trainer is on the other team. We're missing the Green Mage. And the Geomancer. Yeah. Let's remake the save file. Just for the sake of us to be wondering which are we going to be playing with. So, new game. Renaissance mode, normal, and let me go for the Geomancer. His name is Huda. No. Wait, ask. It's been so long. What am I saying? I just did this before this series began. Hudra, no. Hudra, not Hudra. Jesus Christ. Okay, now I know the button I have to press after I'm done typing this. Because I'm just shaming myself. Now, next one is the monk. This one is Tora. It means tiger in Japanese. Next one is the Lancer. Yeah. That one is Wiser. Or Visor, he doesn't mind. He's cool with that. And the last one is Machina. And everything is ready. Now we have 2 more series to play. Out of 5. And I will try a few things, as I mentioned, and I will be back to Final Fantasy Renaissance pretty soon, probably March. But let me play a few things before that. You know, there's so many games around, so many mods to play. Yeah, so many things I want to do. And so many things I have to do, like working, taking care of my family, loving them to death. It's my obligation. I have to love them. Because I want to. As I do this channel, 2026 is looking fantastic. There are a few good games on the horizon, some that are already released, and I really wanna enjoy that. But I promise myself I won't lose sight of what is important. That is family, you know, my life, and taking a prosperous life. And I wish all of that to all of you. So this is literally the last and the first game I played on 2026, 2025 and 2026. And I'll take this as a moment to say I wish you all a fucking great year. Full of gaming, full of joy and full of prosperity. So far I'm only receiving good news everywhere I live. My friends are having good news all galore all the time. And I hope everybody that watches these videos becomes as blessed as my friends are. And I just wish for the entire world to actually be happy. To people who engage wars to stop engaging wars and trying to find better solutions. For us to focus on better solutions for the world instead of focusing on AI slop and new ways to profit over the misery of others. I wish for mankind to remember the lessons we were taught by nature and the great beyond on the COVID time, that we are frail if we don't stand together. We really should try to make 2026 the year to remember the great lessons. I know that I will, and I hope you too. I got serious at the end, right? Yes, I got. But again, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a guy who plays, and I wish you all just a wonderful year. That's it for now. Hugs for all, and I'll see you next time.